Alrighty, today is Wednesday, May 9th, 2018. This is The Green Light. My name is Sean Green. Thank you guys for tuning in today on this Wednesday. So, I wanted to start out with this. So, one of my friends came to me after LeBron swept the Toronto Raptors, the meteor that extinct the dinosaurs. LeBron is that meteor. Like I said, he came to me and said, Sean, who has more impact on their respective sports between Tiger Woods and LeBron James? And I was so quick to say LeBron. I'm like, oh my God, LeBron James, no question. Tiger's washed up. LeBron has been to how many straight finals? But then I thought for a second. And I said, wow, that's actually a really interesting question because I could say the same about Tiger. Now, not recently, but in his career and what he's doing now. So we all know LeBron, okay? LeBron probably or close to the greatest basketball player to ever live. He's been to how many straight finals? He's going to another finals this year, guys. It's not even a question. And recently, Tiger, he literally just came back to golf and is playing decent. So as you know, the Players' Championship is this weekend. So I pulled up a Forbes.com article to see, the tee times, the pairings, odds, all that stuff. And the first picture I see, and the only picture at the top, is, you guessed it, Tiger Woods. So how can a guy that in the Wells Fargo Championship last week tied for 55th and was 2 over at the end of it be at the front of a Forbes.com article telling you about all of the information? You know why? Because it's Tiger Woods. A guy that wasn't even in the top 50 in a Wells Fargo championship is on the front page of articles because they want you to watch. Tiger Woods is going to be in a major. He's going to have a chance to win another major. Phil Mickelson was in the top 10 in the Wells Fargo Championship last week. He went 7 under. He actually tied for 5th. 5 off the winner, Jason Day. Why is Phil Mickelson not on the front page? Hell, why isn't Jason Day on the front page? Because Tiger Woods has more impact on his sport than them. If Phil Mickelson was the headliner for the Players' Championship, cut the viewers in half. Tiger Woods is going to get viewers just by him playing alone. It was amazing. I went to a golf tournament with Tiger Woods a couple months ago in Orlando, Florida. The Arnold Palmer Invitational. I went to that one. Okay. And the amount of people that follow Tiger is insane. All golf fans know, okay? But it's the impact that's the real question. Once LeBron leaves basketball, people are still going to watch basketball. It's still going to be highly rated. Because in basketball, you always find another star. You always find that guy that will take over the reins and be the next big player in the league. Look, you had Michael, now you have LeBron. Right? But golf, they have majors. People are watching this major just to see Tiger potentially win. And I'll tell you this, I'm going to watch a little because I want to see if Tiger's going to be good. But I'll tell you this, if Tiger's not playing on Sunday, I'm not going to watch it. And that's just the honest truth. Because if Tiger Woods isn't doing well, most of America that isn't really a golf fan isn't going to care. So that's why Tiger has more impact than LeBron. Because when LeBron leaves, basketball is still going to be prominent in the United States. But once Tiger stops going to these tournaments, you're not going to get the viewers until you find the next Tiger. Until you get a guy that wins 3 majors or 2 majors a year. And that's just the honest truth. So yes, Tiger has more impact than LeBron on his sport. So, go to my Twitter at @thegreenlightsp and vote in my new Twitter poll. Who has more impact on their respective sport? LeBron or Tiger? Make sure to tweet me and tell me in the comments of this video and on my Twitter page, tell me who has more impact. If you think I'm wrong, tell me why I'm wrong. I would love to hear it. All right, now, there's another article that came out that I was very intrigued by. NBC Sports Pro Football Talk posted a report that says most teams wouldn't even sign Dez Bryant at the league minimum. It was posted by Michael David Smith. And I don't know why people are so surprised. So I'm friends with a lot of Cowboys fans. And when they still had Dez on their team, all they could tell me is, Sean, he's a top 5 receiver. I don't care what his stats are. He's a top 5 receiver. And you can't tell me that he isn't. But now all of a sudden, it's, we had to release him. He's not good anymore. He doesn't have good stats. And, he's got too much of an attitude and a character problem. Really? You just noticed that? So, Cowboys fans are the same as any other fan. They're going to support their players, and then once the players leave, they tell you straight how they feel. But people are so surprised. When Adam Schefter reported that far more teams are unwilling to pay Dez Bryant the league minimum salary than there are teams that would consider signing Bryant for any contract, people are like, oh my God, that's Dez Bryant you're talking about. Go look at Dez Bryant's stats the past couple years and you tell me if you really need Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant has not been a number 1 wide receiver. I hear he played with a rookie quarterback and all this and all that. Yeah, right. Dez is Odell Beckham's counterpart. The fact that Dez Bryant wants to go to NFC East teams so he can get back at the Cowboys for letting him go. The fact that the Washington Redskins don't have any interest in you can tell you that Philadelphia and New York are not going to sign you. Odell's posting workout videos with Dez and all that stuff. It would be comical if the New York Giants signed Dez Bryant. It'd be so great. Odell and Dez could go get mani-pedis together, go out on a boat, do all the diva stuff that elite wide receivers do. It'd be great. TMZ would have a field day. Oh my God. Every week they would be doing something. That is a nightmare waiting to happen. Michael Crabtree got paid $7 million a year with Baltimore. For 3 years. $21 million. And teams aren't even willing to pay Dez Bryant the league minimum. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't either. He's a distraction. And your team is much better off without him. So that's my thing on Dez. If you sign him, get ready. Unless he changes up his act, he's like Odell Beckham. He'll produce minimally, and that's what you'll get out of him outside of football. Look at what Odell Beckham's done. He barely played last season because he was injured, and then all he wants is the highest contract in the NFL. I'm sorry, Dez, but teams don't think your reputation's too great. And most fans don't either. But we'll see what happens. I'm sure some team's going to sign him. I just wouldn't expect it to be a big contract. So finally tonight, you've got the Celtics versus Philadelphia 76ers, But it's going to be the Celtics versus Cavs. Let's just get it straight. That's what's going to happen. But we have the Western Conference matchup. It's going to be Warriors versus Rockets. And I think we're all in agreement now that the Warriors are going to win another NBA championship. It's upsetting, but it's going to happen. For all you Rockets fans or Warriors haters, I'm sorry. It's going to happen. The Rockets might be able to win a couple games, but I don't see it going anywhere else. Whoever comes out of the East is going to lose to the Warriors. I'm sorry, LeBron, you're going to lose. And LeBron knows it. He's not blind. A report came out today that he's down to two teams, which is the Lakers and the 76ers. LeBron is as good as gone because he knows he can't compete with these teams with the depth that Cleveland has. You know what a good team is when you take one of their players away, and if they can still be good, that's when you know it's a good team. Take Steph Curry away from the Warriors, they're still a good team. Take Chris Paul away from the Rockets, they're still a decent team. You take LeBron away from the Cavaliers, that team blows up. Kevin Love, it'll be like Minnesota when Kevin Love was the star. Kevin Love will go off, and everybody else will go down. So I think Philadelphia is an intriguing option for LeBron. He has a lot of help. But it doesn't matter. In this year's finals, the Warriors are going to win. It's going to be the Warriors versus Cavs or the Warriors versus Celtics. Doesn't really matter. And the Warriors are going to win the NBA Finals for its third in 4 years. I'm sorry, folks. If you are an NBA fan and you hate seeing it every year, then you might need to stop watching until something else happens, until a team gets good enough to beat the Warriors. But I don't see it happening anytime soon. All right, so Stan Van Gundy just got released by the Detroit Pistons. He was pretty much the GM there. He wasn't acting GM, but he made all of the big decisions. He was the coach there. And Detroit fans are really mad at him because they're saying that he screwed them and he didn't help them at all and all this stuff. And I see a lot, you took Luke Kennard over Donovan Mitchell. How could you? The NBA draft is very confusing. You don't know what players are going to sprout and you don't know what players are going to fail. If everybody knew what Donovan Mitchell was, he would have been taken number 1 or number 2. Right? So let's get out of this, you picked this guy over this guy. Stop it. Just stop. Okay? Hell, in the 2003 draft, would you have took Darko Milicic over Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, Carmelo? No. So just stop. Okay? Stan Van Gundy did his best with Detroit. He did make a couple poor decisions, but Detroit, were you in the playoffs before, Stan? I don't think so. He got you to the playoffs, and he helped you out. But I think there's a good place for Stan Van Gundy, and that is the Orlando Magic. It's been a while. It truly has. But Stan, you have a family here. You have a house here. But there is one thing in your way. and that is Alex Martins and the DeVos family. Jeff Weltman and John Hammond, give him a call. Give Stan a call and see what he's about. The Orlando Magic need a coach. And I don't think Jerry Stackhouse or even from the San Antonio Spurs is going to help. They might be projects and guys that you can control and do what you want. But Stan is very important to Orlando. And Stan will have a heart to get Orlando back to where he brought us before. With Dwight Howard, of course. So Alex Martins, you need to man up, sir. You and the DeVos family need to put away all your hatred towards Stan and welcome him back to Orlando. Because I'm sorry to tell you, but whatever coach you bring in, it's going to be a couple years before the Magic are good again. So you might as well bring a coach that actually cares enough about the franchise to speed it up a little. All right, so the NBA Draft Lottery is next week on May 15th. I will be posting a NBA Draft Lottery special on May 16th, going over the teams where they placed, and I'll be releasing my NBA Mock Draft 1.0. I'm going to be releasing 4, but this will be the first of 4 on next week, Wednesday. So make sure to tune into my YouTube channel on May 16th for that. So make sure to subscribe. If you don't want to get links, just subscribe and you'll get my videos in your subscription box right when they're posted. And that'll be a great show. I'm going to be posting a show before then. I want to say Saturday or Sunday, but I'm not exactly sure. It's going to be over the weekend, so stay tuned for that. Follow me on Twitter at @TheGreenlightSP. It's definitely a work in progress. I'm trying my best to post on there, but that's where I'm going to be posting my first Twitter poll. So make sure to go answer that. I really want to know how you guys feel. And again, May 16th is my NBA Draft Lottery special. So if you're an NBA fan and your team is struggling, I'm going to be going over every team, what I think they're going to do, and what they should do. So, thank you guys for tuning in to the Greenlight Episode 3. I really appreciate it. Again, give me a subscription right down below in the red box so that you can get my YouTube videos right away. I feel like it's starting off to a success, so let's just keep it rolling. I hope I shed a light on your day, and I hope to shed a light on you in the future. Thank you for listening.